Hey everybody, today is Saturday, December 7th. It's 11:23 a.m. and I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Rachel's Kitchen. I'm going to get $10.18 for 3.8 miles. Today's been a really busy day. I had to go to the post office and mail off all my Christmas cards. Then I had to go to Sam's Club to pick up all kinds of odds and ends there, and then I had to go to Walmart to get my usual groceries. Then I had to go to Smith's, to a third grocery store, to pick up a few more other items that were on sale at Smith's. And then I got back home and I had a bunch of other odds and ends once I got home, and that's why I'm starting so late. I had to do, oh God, so many things. I can't even remember what they were. What else did I have to do? Oh God, they want to do an add-on. $6.53 for 4.6 miles. No, that's okay. I also had to do, I had to defrost a bunch of chicken for the dogs because of their diarrhea. They still aren't well yet, and I wanted to make sure they have something, so I already had a bunch of rice, and I had to make sure I did some boiled chicken for them so they can have some boiled chicken and rice. Well, one dog is just about better and the other one's not quite. So I went ahead and I got some, I went ahead and started pressure cooking some chicken breast, and it's in the pressure cooker now, and I gotta make sure I'm home within an hour so I can just monitor it some more before it's done. It's gonna take like an hour and a half in the pressure cooker before it's ready to go. And now you can see we're here in the district where everybody's so courteous to the drivers that come through here. They're so respectful. And it's almost lunchtime, so I'm definitely gonna have to park in the back, but I always like to at least try to find a parking spot that's here here in the district. Oh, here's a spot right here. I think I'll grab it. This guy's gonna be mad that I did, but he didn't put his blinker on. Let's go get it.
When I tap this, it goes. When I tap this, it goes. You want the sandwich?
Fighting for these parking spots. Somebody actually, are they waiting for me to leave this spot? Dang, people are hard up to get these good parking spots. Yep, they were waiting for me. So crazy. Well, the food was ready and that parking spot was a real gem. That really worked out really good. And oh gosh, my collar's all twisted up. So yeah, the food was ready. I just walked in and grabbed it. And thank goodness for that parking spot. That made it real easy. Look out, bird. I don't want to run you over. It's bad luck. Oh boy. So I'm trying to get this offer just kind of done, and then I'm just going to head back home, I think. Because it's not really safe to leave a pressure cooker unattended. So I definitely should just head back and... but you watch. I'm going to get this really good offer that I can't say no to. I'm going to end up taking it. Now the total time for the pressure cooker from right now should be 60 minutes, so as long as I'm home by 12:30, and it automatically shuts off, so I think I'm gonna be all right. I mean, and if it explodes, well, what can you do? So it blows up my kitchen. There's nothing I can do, and I've used it many times. It's a very safe. It's not an old pressure cooker, so I'm not worried about it really exploding. At least I'm not at the moment. So yeah, and then I bought a bunch of salmon, a big fillet of salmon, and I'm supposed to chop it up into portions and then freeze it, but I probably won't have time. Uber Eats, $6.04, 6.5 miles. No, I probably won't have time to portion out the salmon until tonight because, you know, there's only so much time in the day to do stuff. And what else did I do? Oh, I also bought some brand new frying pans when I was at Sam's Club. And you have to, when you get new pans, you've got to season them first. So I had to do all the prep work and get them prepped up and ready to go. So I was doing that too. So there was just a lot of odds and ends that I was doing. Just trying to keep my head above water. Plus I had to make myself an early lunch. So I want to say I feel like I finished all the shopping at about, oh God, I left the house at around 8, probably 9:30. I finished all the shopping. And then I was just overwhelmed with all kinds of other things that have spiraled me into where I'm at right now, which is 11:30, so 9:30. So 2 hours I was trying to do all those things I was telling you about to get to where I am right now, including eat my lunch. So it was really crazy. Well, I guess I should get over one more. I'll get over next after this car. $5.66, 8.2 miles. Oh, I didn't tell you where we're going. We're going to be going on over to a house, and it's a leave at the door. 3 minutes, 1.5 more miles. So that's that. Yeah, it's just been just totally crazy. I'm starting to consider just putting out videos every couple of days, every 2 to 3 days, putting out videos because it's starting to get, once again, overwhelming to manage putting out a video every day. So I figure I'll just lump together multiple days worth of deliveries, which will make for a really long video, but maybe that'll give people a chance to keep up, since putting out a video every day can sometimes be overwhelming for people, like especially since my videos tend to be a little bit on the long side. Just a little. And yeah, so that was my thought about that. But you know, I got a lot of stuff. There's just so much going on. This is the holiday period when everything is just so crazy. It is very hard to keep my head above water dealing with all the things I gotta deal with. So I'm just gonna do the best I can to multitask and do as many deliveries as I can and as many videos as I can without going completely bananas. So yeah, that's the plan. $6.02 for 9.9 miles. No. And my DoorDash shift hasn't started yet. I have not, I kept changing the time for when my DoorDash shift, God, these people are driving like lunatics. $6.08, 6.1 miles, no. I kept pushing my DoorDash shift further and further out, and right now it's scheduled for about noon, so in about 15 more minutes I'll be able to activate it. Which is perfect timing, because that's when I'll be headed home and turning the app off again. Oh God. So yeah. But right now I only have Uber Eats at the moment, but I'll activate it once 11:45 rolls around. I'll turn that on. So coming up in about a quarter of a mile, we're going to be making a left turn. I believe this is going to be a bunch of townhouses, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I believe, yeah, but it's all townhouses here. So I'm going to make a left at this next available street, and then a quick right, and then it's going to be, I think, the last townhouse on the left-hand side after I make these two maneuvers. So a right, a left, all right, I'm getting dyslexic, all right, and then it's going to be on the left-hand side. I got to make sure to be careful with these drinks. Apple juices, not topple them over. I think it's gonna be this one with the Mercedes. It's the one with the Mercedes. You turn it. Let me back up a little bit behind the Mercedes, since I think that's their car. All right, let's do it. Alright, it's all dropped off. Let's roll. Let's make our way back to home base. Oh my God, this road is rough. Confirm it's your account. We periodically check to see if you are the actual driver of this account. They always do this at the worst time. Go. Go. Hurry up. Go. Confirmed. God. They always do it at the worst time. They must have a lot of scammers. People stealing other people's accounts. So they have to constantly check. I mean, the app even logged me out. It just went offline. It says you have to check. And it took the app offline. There must be so many scammers out there who use other people's accounts to make money. $6.05, 6.5 miles now. Oh boy, boy, boy. Yeah, that was a quick one. $12.50, 14.4 miles. No. All right, guy, go ahead and cross. We see you. We see you're crossing. $4.07, 4.4 miles. No. Look at, they're all worried. Don't worry, we're not going to run you over today. Maybe tomorrow. That guy's real into using the crosswalk. He was waving at every single car. He's in a real sociable mood. He must be from the Midwest or something. Very sociable. He was waving at every car that was in front of him, making sure not just car in lane number 1 or lane number 2 or lane number 3, but every single lane of cars, he had to raise his arm and wave to them. That's comical. Oh my God, what a terrible driver. Oh man, you are the worst. It's like, do you not see that I'm coming? All they had to do was wait until I passed and they would have been fine. $5.05, 6.9 miles. No. Oh God. Traffic. Come on, I gotta go. Oh, now it is busy today. There is a lot going on today, is all I have to say. It's people that are out, and cars, and you name it. The traffic, and it's Saturday. It's like, what's going on? Normally, maybe it's just because the weather's so nice right now. It's currently 64 degrees, sunny with no wind. $4.78 to pick up a stranger's package. That ain't happening ever. $14.02 for 23 miles. No. I don't ever do any of those package deliveries. They can leave me out of it. $8.67 for 8 miles. No. Oh my gosh, just get me back home. It would have to be a really good offer for me to not head back home, knowing that I got that stuff in the pressure cooker. But I've only been gone from home for a short amount of time. I swear that delivery didn't take any more than 15 minutes to do. Let's see, when did I get this offer? 11:20. Yeah, 18 minutes. So it took me 15 minutes to complete that delivery. So that was short. Well, I got that done in record time. So yeah, I still got time. I could do one more, technically, since that took so long. I really kind of gave myself an hour to be away from home, so I've got about 30 minutes to do one more. If it's a real short one, like if it's a 3-mile one, $3.06, 3.8 miles, no. Oh God, this job is just so silly. I'm telling you. If you're not a delivery driver and you want to do this, I would recommend you do it, because it's a job that once you know how to do it, it's such an easy way to make money. Let me tell you, it is so simple. I mean, if you watch my videos, sometimes it's not, but if you know what to pick, you'll be okay. $7.37, 8.5 miles. No, like if you know your restaurants and your coffee shops and whatnot, you'll know what is easy and what isn't. So let me give you some real good examples. So like if you go to Starbucks, pretty much any Starbucks order is going to be easy. $8.35, 13 miles, no. $9.02, 12 miles, no. Is there one more? $12.67, 9 miles, no. $13.38, 8 miles, no. And if you know how to read the offers. You can just filter through to find whatever it is that makes sense for you. Usually the easiest offers are going to be coffee shops. $9.08, 5.1 miles, no. Coffee shops and anything that's 3 miles or less is going to be easy. Now, if it's shopping, that's different. $5.35, 7.6 miles, no. If it's shopping, that's a different story. You've got to be a little bit more experienced to do shopping. Shopping has a lot of traps, a lot of tricks, and a lot of stress points. But if you're just going to go to Starbucks and pick up a coffee and drop it off somewhere that's real close by, $3.63 for 3.3 miles, no. If it's something real close to you and it's an easy pickup, $8.26 for 4.1, no. So I'm taking minimum of $10 offers only. $10.19, 4.5 miles, no. I'm still doing $10 minimums, and I'm trying to make $50 today. $5.56, 10.8 miles, no. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the $10 offers, and that is all. That is pretty much the goal. $5.56, 10.8 miles, no. They want $17.70 for 7.6 miles. I wish I could take it, but it's too. That one I would have taken, but it's too far. $12.13 for 6 miles. See, that one would work, but now I'm getting too close to home. I better just turn this off. I'm going back home, guys. That was too far away from home. It wanted me to go all the way near Bermuda. The time is 11:59 a.m. and I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Panda Express. I'm going to get $10 for 1.4 miles. I went back home already and I checked on my pressure cooker and everything seemed to be okay as far as what was going on in the kitchen. So nothing bad was happening. Everything was just cooking along, and it's cooking that chicken breast. And why is this guy going 30 miles an hour in a 45 mile an hour zone? God, this is irritating. And I can't go around him because I've got to make a right shortly. Oh dear, I'm getting over. I can't wait. I can't cope. Oh my God, I almost missed a light because of this dingbat. Holy smokes. But of course now I've got to get over in a real big hurry. So let's see if I can do it without cracking up. I made it, just barely. This guy's tailgating me. He's probably all mad. He's like, why didn't you cut in front of me? I'm like, you see how slow that one guy was going? I almost missed my opportunity to get past that light. So yeah, everything's fine. The chicken breast is cooking, and yeah. What else is there to say? And I got 30 minutes until I'm supposed to be back home and working on that chicken in the darn machine. So yeah, everything is it's just fine. There's no problems. I don't know where I'm dropping off at. It didn't give me the exact cross streets of where I'm at, but since the miles are so low, I can't think of anything that's really nearby that could be that hard, except maybe a hospital. And it better not be the hospital. I'm going to be so mad, because that's a hard drop off. All right, we're here. Let's go get it. Food. A boatload of food. 2 giant red boxes of Panda. Unbelievable. Come on, guy. God. Every single car. It's like the moment I back up, every single car now is coming. Every single car. It's like it's a freaking freeway all of a sudden on this road. It's like normally it's not this crazy. But today, everybody and their mother is in this shopping center. All right, so the good news is that it's so close that I don't even have to go on the main road. I just have to maneuver through this through the different shopping centers in this complex of shopping centers to get to it. And it's a business, and it's a leave at building reception, so it's going to be pretty easy. I don't think I'm going to be able to record anything because the boxes are so heavy, and there's 2 of them that I won't have a hand free to deal with the recording of any video. But maybe for a brief moment I can show you with the 2 boxes, so at least you can see that. And it looks like we're going to be going to some type of optometrist is what it looks like. And we're already getting closer. I don't have to go on the main boulevard, so that's good news. And I don't know if it's on the 1st floor or 2nd floor, so I'll have to figure that out shortly. So let's see, I'm going to be making a right here, $6.60 for We Don't Care. Stop new request. And then I'm going to go right here, and I think it's going to be in the big building straight ahead. Yeah, it's in the big building straight ahead. And I don't know what floor it's on. Let's see, is there a suite number? Yeah, it looks like it's on the 2nd floor. Great. Is there any parking available? Yeah, there's parking. Okay, I'm going to park right here. Oy, oy, oy. All right, let's do it. Let's see if I can record. Oh. Nope. $6.25, 3.1 miles. No. Well, that delivery went fine. It was easy. I just had to climb a flight of stairs to drop it off, but other than that, it was fine. And there was a lady who is disabled that was blocking me from getting inside of the building, but once she made her way through, I was good. So now I'm taking a shortcut to get back to home base, which is this way. Oh gosh. So yeah, I just handed the stuff to the receptionist, and man, it was heavy. That stuff was really heavy, extremely heavy. And the boxes are solid, but you know, I experienced so many of those boxes break open, and each one of the heaviest box, I'm sure, weighed at least 12 to 15 pounds. It was a significantly heavy box, just packed with Chinese food. So I did not want that thing to rip open. So yeah, I wasn't gonna take any chances. So I just put my phone away, and then I held one in one hand, and then sort of put the top of my hand beneath the second heavier box. I'm gonna make a right here, and then and then make my way through this gate in order to take a shortcut back to home base. This is one of the perks of doing delivery, is that you have the magic golden keys to get through some of these communities, to take shortcuts, which is a nice perk. At least there's some good perks to doing this job. And yeah, so the drop-off was fine. There was no I just handed the receptionist the stuff, and then that was it. So it was easy money. So now I'm at like $21 now, and I got about 29 more dollars to go. Yeah, and the time is 12:10, and of course I've got to turn the app off once my pressure cooker is done, because I got to work on putting all that chicken away, so that's going to take time. Some of it I have to shred and marinate because it's so much chicken the dog can't eat it all, so I'm going to have to eat some of that chicken myself during the week. And yeah, hopefully the dog will be better in the next 3 or 4 days, I hope. Otherwise, if it's not any better, if she's not any better, she's going to have to go to the vet. The time is 1:12 p.m. and I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Jollibee. I'm going to get $10.05 for 3.2 miles. I can't believe I'm working this late. It is 1:13, and I normally only work until 2, so maybe it's not that late, but I am so tired. I have done so many things beyond doing this delivery work that I'm starting to already get really giddy. I'm just starting to lose my mind. So all that chicken that I was cooking in the pressure cooker is all done and shredded. And then I made a whole batch for the dogs, and that'll last them, well, it can only last for 3 days because I don't really want to freeze it. So I think 3 days is the safest amount of time I feel comfortable leaving cooked chicken in the refrigerator. So I also made myself 2 batches of chicken. One is a Mandarin sauce marinated blend of chicken breast, and the other one is a sweet chili sauce marinated version. So I've got 2 different marinated versions of chicken. Just look at this guy. Look at the guy with this pizza. How sad. That pizza's gonna be so bad to eat by the time he gets home, it's not even funny. The germs that are gonna be on that pizza. Unbelievable. And I wonder if he's taking the bus. I wonder if he's gonna I wonder if he's just gonna munch on it when he's on the bus, is my guess. So yeah, I got a lot of chicken. I've got too much chicken, and I'm probably gonna incorporate it into some type of dish, and then I'm going to freeze it. For myself, because it's just too much chicken. I couldn't believe how much chicken there was. It was ridiculous. It was, I don't know how many chicken breasts there were. I want to say there was like 5 or 6 chicken breasts that I pressure cooked, and that's enough chicken to last me normally probably about 2 or 3 weeks. I don't eat that much chicken, but I will persevere. I will make sure it doesn't go to waste. Now the dog's portion, I'm sure, is going to go to waste because there's nothing I can do about that. That's the dog's business. So now we're at Jollibee. At least it's across the street, and there is so much traffic right now. I really should have just went straight across the street and not made this right turn, but it was too late. I was on autopilot and not thinking. I mean, I figured because it's Saturday, the traffic isn't going to be heavy. I mean, it's not rush hour or anything, but I guess so many people come over here at this particular time of day that's why it's so darn crazy right now. There's just I guess it's considered lunchtime, 1 o'clock, right? So there's just so many cars, and this poor guy in front of me is probably regretting making this turn as well. He probably wished he would have went straight ahead as well. But yeah, at any rate, we're just stuck, and now the traffic at any minute is going to start to back up, and then it's going to get dangerous to make the turn because there's so many cars that it's not safe to turn. Oh, come on, guy, let's go. Just make your move. Take a chance. Oh, good. Like, all the traffic is still flowing. All we need is a red light, and we can go. But God, I can't believe how many cars have gone by. This is ridiculous. OMG. OMG. That was crazy. That was the longest I've ever waited at that light. I'm going to make a right up ahead, and then we're going to park at our Jollibee. Home of mango-filled pies. All kinds of... If you like to eat chicken and spaghetti together, come on down to Jollibee. They love to make chicken that has that great combination of spaghetti and chicken, fried chicken. Ugh, sounds gross though to me. Let's go in. So busy today. So busy. Alright, we're headed off to a house, 2.2 miles, 9-minute drive. It's a leave at the door, and I have a gate code. Oh dear. Just trying to figure out the best way to go to get over there. The Jollibee was packed with people. There's quite a few people that are out and about today, and they They are everywhere. There's just people everywhere today. This town is just crawling. You would think we're in the middle of the most greatest economic times of our life. It is so ridiculous how many people are out and about. And they're so excited to spend all their money. Look at this, how bad this driver is. Holy cow, really? You can't turn that Mercedes any better, huh? It comes with such terrible steering that you have to make such a wide turn. Oh man, some terrible drivers in this world. Just horrific. Absolutely horrific driving. Oh my Lord. Just get me there. Get me first out of this stupid shopping center with all these terrible drivers, and then just get me onto the main road where I can really deal with some really lousy drivers. Oh my goodness. Alright, so red light. So yeah, I went inside of Jollibee, and this woman was at the spot where you pick up the orders for delivery drivers. She wasn't a delivery driver. She just wanted a cup of water. I'm like, really? So I had to wait until they helped her with her cup of water. And then I was able to ask, let the employee know who I was there to pick up from. And then she gave me the order. Now, why the lady didn't just go to where the registers are, I have no idea. Because they could have given her water too. There was nobody in line at the register. She could have just went over there and asked. Instead, she was in my way blocking the delivery pickup. So that was annoying. And the order was just ready to go. So they just handed it to me and off I went. So there was no wait time. It was a quick pickup and drop off. And once I deliver this one, $5.35, 2.4 miles. No. Once I drop this one off, I only got to make about $20 more and I'll be done for the day. And obviously, I don't know if I'm going to hit it because I don't know how much further I'm going to work past 2 o'clock. So that's a mystery. The jury is out on what I'm going to do beyond 2 o'clock. I mean, I know I started late, so maybe I will just keep on going, but it just depends how I feel. I mean, it's Saturday, so there's no school, so that's a plus, so that's probably going to influence me to just keep going. But I think my limit will be when I get close to 3:30. I think once I get close to 3:30, that'll be it, because now it's starting to blend into the time where I got to start thinking about dinner, and then I got more stuff to do for that. So I got to figure out what I want to go get the family for dinner. I don't know what they want. I always have the same thing right now. I just make myself some vegetables and some beans and rice. Oh God, it sucks getting old. You can't even enjoy a good meal anymore. You gotta just stick to a real restricted diet, which is terrible, but we have no choice. When you're trying to make sure you live healthy at this age, you gotta kind of stay strict with yourself on what you're gonna consume. I'm gonna be making a right at the stop sign coming up shortly. This next stop sign. So yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I watch what I eat, especially because I have my blood work coming up. The day after Christmas, I have to have my blood work, and I want to get a good report. And also, I'm falling apart because, at this age, you fall apart. Oh my, can I make this? Can I make it? Don't close, don't close, don't close. All right, I didn't have to enter the code. That saved me at least 45 seconds of my life. I'm gonna make a left here. This is a two-way stop. Everything's clear. I'm gonna make a right here. And $7.07 for 9 miles. No. Boy, it's at the furthest end possible in this neighborhood. $5.24 for 6-point-something miles. No. We gotta go all the way down to, oh no, it's right here. I gotta make a left here. This is a weird place to make a turn. Boy, this neighborhood is set up really bizarre. It's a really strange layout. Oh, because it's a cul-de-sac. I'm like, why didn't I make the left just before? Because I got to make another left at this. But it's a cul-de-sac. This is a weird cul-de-sac. I'll make a left here, and then it's going to be on the left-hand side. Boy, it's going to be confusing getting out of here. Let's see if I see it. I think it's like the third or fourth house. Let's see. I'm looking, I see it. I'm turning the car around. It's this house with this Lexus. Alright, we're here. Let's just drop it off. Success. Easy drop off, no problems. Now let's make our way back to base. Make a right here. It's kind of I gotta figure out how to get out of here. See if I can remember without using a map. 767, 7.2 miles now. And I think I make a right here, I think. Yeah, I make a right here. $5.50, 3.1 miles now. Make a right here. Man, you gotta be on your game to figure out how to get out of this place. And then all the way down to the end, I think I make a left to get back out. Oh, I hope I'm going the right way. And then after this, I don't know where I'm going. I thought there was some sort of two-way stop. $9.46 for 9 miles now. I think I make a left here, and then I think I make a right here. Yeah, this is it. I make a right here. And this will take me back to the gate. And yep, there's the gate. What else? $7.09, 4.9 miles, no. And then I'll just make a left here, and then start making my way back towards home base. Same routine. Okay, it's an all-way stop. I was here first. $3.57, 8.4 miles, no. And let's see, should I go straight all the way down, or should I make a left? I think I'll go straight all the way down. There's a Walgreens straight ahead. There's an opportunity for a Taco Bell. There is an Indian restaurant, a Starbucks, Capriati's, $11.65, 17 miles now. So yeah, there's quite a few things if I just stay straight and go this way. So yeah, so far today's been fine. The temperature is 64 degrees. I got 13 miles on the car currently, 56 miles to the gallon. The time is 1:27 p.m. and I'm at $30, so doing real good. $8 and a penny for 7.6 miles now. Yeah, I'm doing real good. Money to mile ratio is good. The orders are easy so far. The pickups and drop-offs, no problems. Everything has been going just fine today. I just don't have any time. That's my problem. $8.09, 10.5 miles now. I just don't have any time. That's my biggest issue right now. My schedule is just too booked with personal things. $4.41, 5 miles now. Too many things happening. Too many things around the house. I got sick dogs. I'm playing the chef right now. $6.09, 4.9 miles no. I'm trying to season brand new frying pans and get them all prepped. $10.72 for 4.1 miles to go to Mobetta. Mobetta, never heard of it, sorry. I think that's that Asian place. There's an Asian place called Mobetta, and it was going to have me drop off over near Bermuda, and I don't feel like driving over there. I don't feel like it. I didn't want to deal with Mo Betta and have to listen to all that loud Hawaiian music. And anything on Bermuda is no fun. $7.46, 17 miles, no. And plus it's Saturday. I'm sure something better will come along. I really feel like making my delivery area really small. I mean, unless I get a big jackpot offer that's going to help me to finish my day. Something's coming in, $6.75, 6.1 miles, no. Yeah, I didn't feel like going to Bermuda. I was just, it made me think about all the different places over there that are no fun to drop off at. So I didn't want to deal with it. And I've only been to Mo Betta one time. $7.38, 7.2 miles, no. I've only been to Mo Betta's one time, and it was not the greatest experience because the food wasn't ready. And I had to wait a long time, so I didn't feel like doing it. God, my shoulder's really bothering me. It must be the stress. Life still presents stress. Even at this stage in my life, I still feel like stressed out over all kinds of stupid things. Things that are just dumb. You know, like not having enough time to get things done in the day is stressful. Yet all I would have to do is just not do them. Just like, nope, I'm not doing them. But I like to be productive, so I'm doing it. Just getting it done. After I did the chicken, I had to wash everything. I had to wash the pressure cooker. $7.01, 10 miles, no. Hey everybody, today is Sunday, December 8th. It's 9:02 a.m. And I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Albertsons and shop for 23 items. I'm going to get $25.63 for 4.2 miles. I turned the app on this morning and immediately tons of offers came pouring in. So I was sort of waiting out for at least $10 offers and $2 for every mile, and no double orders, just single deliveries only is what I was sort of looking for, unless the offer went up to I think like $15 or more. Was my general rule I was doing today. And then this one came in and looked really good, and as long as I can successfully complete it, it will get me to 50% of my goal today, which is to make the $50 like I usually try to do. Yesterday was a total bust. It was very slow, and I got no good offers at all. I even tried to get offers later on in the day, like at around 5 o'clock in the evening, and still the offers were lousy. So yesterday, for whatever reason, nobody wanted delivery services, and the people that did were total cheapskates, so there was nothing worth my time. So I only made a small amount of money yesterday, unfortunately, but today it looks like everything's going to be just fine, and I will hit the goal and actually be done early, it looks like, which is fine by me. And the weather is kind of hazy today. Temperature is currently 53 degrees, and no wind. There's a little bit of sun out, so it's not too bad. And the holidays are still making it where it's not that much fun to do this job today, or all this week. This job has been just sort of a routine thing, just to bang out, just to get done. But as far as the fun factor, not so much. Just hasn't felt very exciting. And it's just because it's the holidays, I think. I think it's just the holidays, and I just don't really feel like doing anything. I really feel like just hanging out at home. Right now I'm watching a Three's Company marathon. That's entertaining me. And then I'm just researching the projection of U.S. Treasury rates, which is fun too. I'm enjoying that as well. And right now treasury rates are going down right now, and just fine, no big deal. And probably in the new year, you know, they're always bouncing around, but not extreme. You know, it's not like the stock market. It's like right now they're like in the low fours, so you're getting like 4.1% on a treasury, and then I'm sure earlier in the year they had dipped down all the way to like into the mid threes, so like 3.6, 3.7, which is fine too. I mean, it seems like for 20 years, like for all the time that happened from the Great Recession of 2007 and all the way from that time until the pandemic, treasury rates have not ever been that good. They've always been usually like in the usually like in like the 1%, 2% range. Maybe even lower than that. I wasn't really tracking them back then, but just to get an interest rate on a CD, you were lucky to get 1%. So it's hard to complain. But my general strategy for even deciding to dip my toe into treasuries was just the fact that they were returning 4%. So I think once if they dip below 3%, if they dip below 4%, I don't think I'm gonna get any more. I think I'm just gonna put more money into the S&P 500, because I don't think it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense to put money into something that isn't gonna at least return 4% a year. It just doesn't sound like it makes any sense, because the S&P 500 on average returns 10%. And even if it's bad one year and good the next, as long as you have a long time horizon, it's not that big of a deal. All right, we're turning into Albertsons. I don't know how busy it's going to be. It is Sunday, and I don't even know what I'm getting. I was so busy rambling about investments, I didn't even think to look at the shopping list. So I'm sure I'm going to be in for a real surprise. Oh, it's busy. I don't normally park this far away. Oh, well, whatever. That was a nightmare and a half. The car didn't go through at the checkout, and they moved me over to customer service while I was trying to contact support on what to do. And I said, can I just use my own personal card and you'll reimburse me? They said, we don't recommend doing that because you may have items on there that haven't been approved and you won't get the full reimbursement amount for the items that you shop for. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to use my personal card then. They just said, try refreshing the app and trying again. So that's what I did. I refreshed the app and I tried again. And first it didn't go through. She tried twice, and then I inserted my card to pay for it through my card, and then she's like, oh wait a minute, it's going through now. So it finally went through. And so grand total, I was in there for probably about 45-50 minutes to get that all shopped for, which was a pain in the ass and stressful and no fun at all. It was a total shit show. And now I'm headed to the drop-off, which I believe is going to be a house just 0.7 miles from here. 3-minute drive, and it is a meet outside, and I have a gate code. Yeah, that was a total mess. For whatever reason, when the cashier scanned the code, it was declined. And then when I tried to use my card, it was also declined. So I didn't know what was going on. I don't know if the cashier did something on their end. I don't know what was going on. But when I went to customer support and they tried it, everything worked out eventually. So I don't know if the system was down. I don't know what. But the lady said The lady at customer service said Uber Eats sucks. So it's well known that the Albertsons employees hate Uber Eats delivery drivers because it's such a pain in the ass dealing with their orders. So that was the long and the short of that situation. So I'm going to be making a left here, and then I'm going to enter a gate code to go in. And the customer has to give me some kind of PIN so that I can close out this order. Oh boy, this is going to be a tough one, I can tell. Let's enter the code. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get to the front door. Based on this, the way this neighborhood is set up, the streets do not face the front door. Wait, maybe this is the guy. I hope it is. Let's see. Nope, that's not him. It's saying to keep curving around. Keep curving around, and it will be on the left-hand side. Okay, I'm going to try that. Keep following this road. I think that's the guy there. I think. 1339. That's him. Hello. Right there. I'm going to walk with you. Oh, no, I'm good. Okay, you're good. Okay. Yeah. All right, I got 2 more. Thank you. Oh, you have the PIN number? Okay, great. Thank you. Let's get the heck out of here. Holy smokes, get me out of here. I hope this leads to the exit. Oh my gosh. Well, he met me at his garage, which was great, so that made it easy. $6.57 for 11.6 miles. Let me turn back on DoorDash. Oh, how do I get out of here? I don't even remember. Oh, is this an exit? Can I go out here? Will this let me out or no? Let's see what happens. Oh, it opens. What? There's a shocker. A gate that actually works. Oh, $15.38 for 3.8 miles to shop for 24 items. That's too many items. That's too many items. Oh, man. Well, looks like it's still busy. Looks like there's still a lot of good opportunities. That was just too many items to shop for that dollar amount. Oh my goodness. I'll just keep going straight ahead. Yeah, the customer was good. The customer was waiting out there, so that made it easier. So that's complete. It is now 10 o'clock. And when did I first get this offer? I got it at, oh gosh, I hit the wrong button. I am tired. Well, where's the button? Where's the one where you get the information about the, oh dear. 8, so an hour. It took exactly an hour to complete. So that's $25 an hour. So that was good. But stressful. OMG, that was stressful. That was no fun at all. And then, of course, because the customer was there at the last second, I was really thrown off. I forgot to, like, hi, how are you doing? Or whatever. I was just sort of like, hi, hi, how you doing? I was very robotic because my brain was so stressed from the whole experience. I'm like, this is no fun. This is not a fun experience at all. That's why a lot of people don't take shopping orders, is because the anxiety that comes with the card being declined. And then you have that embarrassment where people think you don't have any money. They're like, oh, he must be poor, his card got declined. So you have that awkward moment where everybody in the store thinks you're poor and your credit card's been declined. So yeah, very awkward. $5.04, 7.2 miles. No fun at all. That is not a fun experience. But yeah. Oh God. And the guy was nice and everything. That when I got the groceries, but so that wasn't any problem. And hopefully I get the tip. I'm hoping nothing melted, because I don't know how long I was at the customer service waiting. It felt like an eternity that I was stuck chatting with support, trying to figure out what to do. Oh, this guy's crossing with his doggy. Oh no, he doesn't want to cross. He's like, no, just go ahead. I'm like, okay, I'll just keep going. So I didn't know what was gonna happen, but that was that was no fun, man. Let me tell you, that was one of those awkward situations that raises your stress level, because you're thinking, your mind immediately thinks you're not going to get the money now. You think you're going to have to just walk away because it's not being approved. $10.62 for 10 miles now. Yeah, it's like, well, now this isn't going to get approved. What do I do? And then as far as reimbursement, support said not to do it. They said that there could be items that are mispriced or whatever, and that's causing problems, because obviously normally when it gets declined, it's because it went over the limit of how much the customer has approved to spend, is what normally happens. But in this particular situation, $3.18, 6 miles now. In this particular situation, I know there wasn't a single item that was unusually priced. So I knew that couldn't be the issue. $5.03, 5 miles no. So I knew that couldn't be the issue. So I knew it had to do with their system, but I didn't want to chance it either, because I was like, well, I'm not going to be eating the money. $11.08 for 18 miles. It was like $160 something for that order. $4.09, 5.2 miles no. It was an expensive shopping order, so I was like, I better not chance it. $10 for 9.2 miles, no. So I didn't want to chance it. So I'm like, okay, let's just try it again. Ugh, stupid light every time. I have never made it through this light ever. Not once. Oh well, I guess it's a mixed blessing. Maybe something good will come in. Maybe. $6.26, 10 miles, no. Whew. That was really bad. Oh well, at least I'm almost done. $9.10, 8.4 miles, no. What else you got? $8.62, 9.9 miles, no. Yeah, at least I got $25 so far. What a shitty day. And it's Sunday. Sundays are normally my relaxing day. Not today. Not today, Satan. It's a shitty day today, let me tell you. I mean, it's good in the fact that I'm halfway done, but now I'm in a mood. Now I'm just like, screw this job. I'm just turn this app off and go home. So we'll see what happens when I get home. Once I make my way back home, if nothing comes, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna de-stress, and then see how I feel. That was really irritating. And you know, that doesn't normally happen. I would say out of 100 shopping experiences, maybe 2 out of 100 will be like this. So it doesn't happen often, but it tends to happen when I'm shopping for really large orders like that, where they're over like $150. And I think that's why they're more concerned with fraud, I guess, and that's why there's a more higher chance of it getting declined and there being complications. But those are the ones you don't want to have problems with, because you spend so much time shopping for those items. You just want that money. $10.37, 13 miles. No. All you want to do is get that darn money because you work so hard in the store shopping for it. So, yeah. I'm still mad. Time is 10:21 a.m. and I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Press for Juice. I'm gonna get $10.25 for 3.8 miles. I was home just for a little bit and I kept the app on. I didn't pause it. I was like, you know what? Push through the negative thinking and just get the day done. So I kept it on and I just stayed very robotic in my thinking. It's like $10 for every mile. Reach your goal of $50. The whole routine. That's all I was doing in my mind. It's like, just do it. Like you're brushing your teeth, like you're mopping the floor. Just get it done and hit your goal. And maybe your mood will change. It's just like, for now, just keep doing it. Otherwise, you're just going to be at home with the app off, and then you're going to be thinking by the end of the day, gee, I really should have gotten over that mood that I was in and just done it. Kind of like working out at the gym, just like exercise. It's like you have a bad day, you don't want to exercise, and then you're just like, should I just give up and not finish exercising? And then you realize if you do, later on in the day, you're going to be regretting it. You're going to say, oh, I wish I would have just finished because it really wasn't that much more time I had to put into it to finish. So why didn't I just do it? So yeah, that's how I'm trying to rationalize the situation. All right, we're pulling up into the shopping center where the Press for Juice is. And I'm sure there's not going to be any parking because all the little exercise people are out right now because it is Sunday and everybody wants to stay trim. I'll park a little bit over here, which is a little bit further away, and I'll go in and get the Press for Juice. Let's do it. Go. All right. Well, there's no internet, so I don't know exactly where we're going, but I have a general sense of where I'm going. I'm gonna back this car up and start heading that way. Come on, guy. Move your giant SUV. There was no waiting inside of Press for Juice. I wasn't in there not even a minute, so it was an easy pickup. And now we're headed off to a house. It doesn't say how far away it is yet. It's a leave at the door and don't ring the bell, which is great. Okay, there it goes. 8 minutes, 2.6 miles. And you know the rest. Oh, man. Y'all. Y'all. Make a left here. I had some family members eat at that new restaurant, North Italia, and they said it was really good. So if you guys live in the area and you want to try a really good restaurant, it's pricey though. It's called North Italia, and it is it's here in the district, but it's in the far end of it's on the north side of the complex. So it's not where where I go to Rachel's Kitchen all the time. It's not in that strip, not on that road. It's behind. It's like behind. Well, anyway, it's on the north side. It's close to the freeway. There's 2 new buildings that they built that are close to the freeway in the district, and one of them's called Flower Child, which I've never been inside Flower Child, so I can't tell you if that's good or not. But I've had multiple people now eat at North Italia, which is right across from Flower Child, and people say it's really good. So I've had 2 reviews now from people that said it's really good, and but it is pricey, but very good. So if you live near here, check it out. And I don't know, nothing else too exciting is going on at the moment. The temperature is currently 55 degrees, but it feels much warmer for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Don't smash their order. I'm trying to make sure the order doesn't tip over, but I don't want to smush it either. I don't know what it is. It's called the full Brazilian. So whatever a full Brazilian is, that's what this is. I always thought full Brazilian was like some type of special hair waxing treatment that women did, but apparently it's also some type of food item. So maybe it's some type of hairless food item. I don't know. All I know is that's what it's called. So, and it's not very heavy, whatever it is. It's very light, whatever it is. Obviously, it's something that's very nutritious and isn't very fattening and perfect for people that want to be very health conscious, but they want to have something tasty. That's the general feeling I get whenever I go to Press for Juice, is that I'm picking up stuff for people that are trying to stay healthy. So yeah. And the traffic has been okay, no problems with traffic. Everything's been flowing along just fine. And everybody's in that holiday mindset. I am as well. Holiday mindset. I'm already getting Christmas cards in the mail. I'm like, the Christmas. I mailed mine all out, so there better not be any surprises. I hate when I mail out all my Christmas cards and then I get these surprise Christmas cards that come in that I don't normally get. And I'm like, hey, when did this person suddenly decide to start sending me cards? And I gotta quickly put one together and shoot it back to them so they don't think I forgot. Even though I never really did forget, because they never sent me one to begin with. $23.59 to go to French Riviera Tropezine. That's a good one. This is going to end my day. I don't know what the hell it is, but I'm accepting it. Oh, great. So this is going to end my day. I'll tell you about it as soon as I drop this one off. This is a good one. I've never heard of this restaurant. Now watch, it's a total scam. That's going to be real eerie. That happens sometimes. You'll get these offers that you think are great, and then you get there and the restaurant doesn't even exist. Just like that one called Rise and... It's not Rise and Shine, it's called Rise and something. It's a breakfast place, and it doesn't exist. And it's near here, and I've only gone there one time, and I thought, well, maybe they haven't built it yet. No. It says coming soon. It's like a different type of Mexican restaurant is going to be there. So I'm like, nope, that's not it. So obviously, whoever made that Rise and whatever, they changed their mind and it went out of business, is all I can think. Or it was there before and it went out of business. And then I thought, well, maybe it's a ghost kitchen. But no, because the building that's the Mexican restaurant, it's not even close to being done. There's nothing but a bunch of lumber inside of the building. So I don't know what's going on. It's some type of glitch. And the next one coming up, I've never heard of this restaurant. So, yeah. We're going to find out together after I drop this off what it's all about. Oh, God. But this is going to complete the day because obviously now I'm probably I'm going to be, once I do all the different orders that are in the queue, I'll be over $50, probably $55 or maybe even $60, I don't know. Depending on if that guy reduced his tip or not. You know, the one that had to wait forever for his groceries because that card got declined. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, but Either way, I'm gonna be done. That's what really matters. Because I don't even necessarily care about if they remove the tip. It's all about what was promised. As long as they promised it, I hit my goal. I consider that a part of the goal. Because with Uber Eats, you have to wait an hour to get the confirmation on the tip. And I'm not gonna just be driving around waiting an hour to see if the tip comes through. So I always just assume the tip has gone through and I am done. I'm gonna make a U-turn here, and I'm gonna be making a right turn, the next right. I'm gonna go all the way down. I think I've been to this house before. It seems familiar. Just based on the cross streets, it sounds like I've been to this house before. I'm gonna turn right here. That's a cute Santa Claus. Nice Christmas blow-ups. Yeah, I've been to this house before. It's gonna be coming up on the right-hand side. I've been here. Usually I deliver Starbucks to this house that's coming up, but today I guess they wanted press for juice. At the next right, I'm gonna turn, and then it's gonna be the very first house on the right. Yeah, right here. Throw my hazards on. All right, let's do this. Car around. Man, that guy was running hard. He's heavy-footed. He's like jogging and his feet are just slamming against the ground. He's not a very good at running, that's for sure. Let me tell you about the next one. Alright everybody, I got another one. I'm going to be going, this is from Uber Eats. I'm going to be going to the French Riviera Tropezine Bakery. I'm going to get $23.59 for 6.5 miles. This is a really good one. It's just a pickup and a drop off. And you're getting all that money, so maybe it's just going to be this huge bakery order. So, more than likely, that's probably what it's going to be. 3 items. Croque Madame, French squeeze orange juice, and a chocolat croissant. That's not a big order. Very weird. I'm really surprised. Uh-oh, did I go the wrong way? Oh, well, whatever. I'm on course. It says it's near Trader Joe's, so there's only one way to go to get there. And that's this away, so that's what I'm doing. Let's see, I'm not sure if it's faster to make a U-turn. It's 10:35 a.m. right now. Is it faster for me just to make a U-turn here or to go left? It's in this shopping center to my left over by Trader Joe's. Oh, I know what it wanted me to do. It wanted me to make a left at this side street and then go on Coronado Center Drive, because that would have been faster to access it rather than cutting through the mall. Maybe I'll just make a U-turn because I'm getting so much money for this. Maybe it'll just make more sense if I make a U-turn and go to Coronado Center Drive. Then I can make a right and then be in the driveway and then park. Because this way, if I go this way, I'm gonna have to deal with all the people that are coming out of Seafood City, At Home, and then I gotta pass Trader Joe's as well. Yeah, I guess I should make a U-turn, I suppose. And this order doesn't seem very big at all. They just must be in a very generous mood. Maybe because it's the Christmas. There's a lot of people who really get in the Christmas spirit. and they really empathize with all the people that do this delivery stuff, and how, a lot of people, they know that we don't do it. Well, they know that most of us don't do this just for fun. So that's why they tend to dole out the moolah and be more generous. Boy, we really missed this light. It is so long. God, I hate this light. This whole intersection, it always takes forever to go. It is the cruelest light. And that's probably why I really should have followed the navigation instructions. I really messed up. I should have gone another way. I would have been there by now. Yup. I totally biffed it on this one as far as the pickup. But whatever. Whatevs, everybody. Whatevs. I'm not perfect. I ain't no perfect. I'm no perfect delivery driver. I make mistakes. Oh, let's see. I guess I'll reset my DoorDash just in case this order is bogus and they actually have nothing. That happens sometimes. You get there and they're like, we don't have that order. Somebody else. Oh, there it goes. So the person canceled the order. Yup. You bastard. $13.07 for 14.7 miles. No. Not bad. $6.72 for 2.8 miles. No. $9.32, 9.9 miles. No. Those bastards. $16.51 for 11 miles. No. Those bastards. They screwed us over big time. Oh man. Now how do I get out of here? I've got to make my way back to the back towards home. $4.02, 5.8 miles, no. $5.48, 5.2 miles, no. Those sons of bitches, let me tell you, they have a lot of effing nerve. They really screwed us over like nobody's business. They gave us the finger. Hardcore. $5.67, 3.5 miles, no. Man, they shoved that in deep. Those bastards. Oh man, I can't believe they did that. Oh man, my day was supposed to be done. I knew something was up. It's like something seemed suspicious, didn't it? That was really suspicious. Now, what would have happened if I would have picked it up? I bet you they would have reduced the tip because they were like, I don't want to pay that much. Oh man, people are too much. Have a lot of nerve. Oh well, I didn't go that far out of my way. It just, it just made it. It made it where I lost the opportunity for other offers that could have been coming in. And here we are back at this intersection that takes forever. But oh, there we go. We got a green, so we're fine. Oh God, I'm so disappointed. That means I have to keep working. Its time is 10:40 a.m. So I've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. I thought I was going to be done. I thought this was going to be exactly a 2-hour day, and I was going to be done. Now it's going to continue. Now that means it's just going to drag. I got to make another $15. 15 more bucks till I'm done. $6, 2.4 miles. No. The time is 10:49 a.m. and I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Press for Juice again. I'm going to get $9.66 for 3.5 miles. Oh my God. So after this, I'll only need to make $5 more to be done if the person comes through with that tip from Albertsons, which I don't even know if they did or did not. Let's take a look. They still have not. The tip has not come through yet, which yeah. I still don't know, and I don't really care. Making a right here, making a right turn here. And yeah. yeah. On our way to Press for Juice on a fun-filled Saturday. The temperature currently is 58 degrees. I got 15 miles on the car and I'm getting 55 miles to the gallon. It's just another day in the neighborhood. Just trying to stay alive. Just trying to stay alive in the neighborhood. One day at a time. Make a ride here, but then we were here I think this was just our previous delivery, yeah. So we were just here. It's Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day, everybody. It's that time where we're just gonna go to the same place over and over again for the entire video. I should just permanently just get a sleeping bag and just camp out right here, because this seems to be the hot ticket where everybody wants to go to get their snacky on. Oh God, I was gonna park right here. Come on, lady. Don't tell me you're gonna be in my way. Oh good, she's on the driver's side. Alright, I have parked. Let's do it. This order, complete the pickup. It's going to be a house. It's going to be a leave at the door. And am I going to be able to get enough internet to find out how far I'm going or where I'm going? I am going to be traveling 7 minutes from here, 2.3 miles. And it's traveling north. I've got to go over the freeway to get there. So that means I'm going this way. That means I'm going this way to get to the house that I'm going to be delivering to. I'm going to go and just follow this road that curves around. And there's probably going to be a car that's not going to follow the rules and try to hit me right here at this intersection. No, you're not? Okay, not today. Normally the cars just go flying through that intersection and I forgot my jacket. Oh well. I just realized I don't have my jacket. Whoa. I don't have my jacket. I almost crashed into a truck. Whoops. I was thinking about my jacket. It feels perfectly fine in the car. But as soon as I step out, I'm like, oh, it is kind of cold. But not so cold where I have to feel like it's a serious issue. Just a little bit on the chill side. Oh, God, you want me to get on the freeway? Why did I go this way? See, I totally misread I totally misread the navigation. If I would have known this, I would have gone another way. I wouldn't have gone this way if I would have known that it wanted me to get on the freeway to get to this particular place. This is going to be a total waste of my time. Oh well. Because now I've got to wait for this super long light. Then I got to wait for the long light to get onto the freeway. Then I've got to fight all the traffic to get off of the freeway to get in the far left-hand lane to wait for the next red light. This is like the worst. Why does the navigation do this? It doesn't make sense to me. It's like, why wouldn't you have me just go navigate me the other way? There's like no lights. I would have gotten, like, how many lights would I had to have crossed? I think I would have had to have crossed just two red lights. It's too late now. I am where I am, so I have to just deal with it. I've just been watching a lot of DVDs right now on TV and not watching regular TV. I've been trying to teleport myself back into the past by watching just a lot of old shows. It's been very relaxing. Maybe that's why I haven't been wanting to leave the house now that I think about it. You know, I've been sort of in this little time warp bubble where I'm enjoying watching shows from the 70s and 80s and having a good time with it. And maybe that's why, because to have to come back to reality is depressing. I'm like, now I gotta go back to the world of technology. And when I watch my shows from the 70s and 80s, it's fun to watch because I like to pretend like technology doesn't exist, and I can take a nice break from total disaster that the world is right now with technology. Technology has really made things, although easier to make money, it's made everything a lot more dysfunctional than what they were in the past in terms of, having your own bubbles. Because if you grew up in the 70s and the 80s, we all lived, even though there were like horrible things going on in the world, you lived like in a bubble. And you really didn't even know about it because the TV was not a main focal point. I mean, there were newspapers, but as a kid, you didn't really read, so you didn't really know what was going on in reality. All you knew was your neighborhood, what was going on in your neighborhood. That was it, and everything was good in the neighborhood for the most part. I'm gonna be making a left turn here at the light, and then after that a right turn. Well, no, I guess this was the better way to go. Look, I've gotten, ever since I left the shopping mall, I've gotten all green lights. So, well, this time that the app was right. This was the better way to go, which is awesome. And this is going to be an easy $9 and change. So far, it looks like. And this person just says, "Don't leave at door and don't ring the bell." Don't worry, I won't. I have the opposite problem. I have a hard time remembering to ring the bell. When they say ring the bell, that's when I forget. $6.68, 4.3 miles. No. I'm gonna pigeon. Watch out. Oh, I feel so bad for pigeons. Okay, I've got to yield to this person. I have the yield sign. That means you can go. I know how to read signs. I can read street signs. And then $10.61, 10.4 miles, no. And I go this way, and I follow this road here. I'm going to be making a left in 500 feet. It's coming up. I can't, with the glare of the sun, I can't tell if it's this left or the next one. It looks like it's this one. Yeah, it must be this one. Even though I can't see any street signs. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is it. And it's going to be this house on the left-hand side, it looks like. Yep, it's this house just directly across the street. I think I'll just stay here. I'll be back. $5 to go. Oh, look, they got a little dummy at the house across the street that looks like Santa. $5, 8 cents, 3.1 miles. No. I only got $5 more to make, but it's $2 for every mile. $2 for every mile. I don't know if I want to take a $5 one, do I? Do I really want to deal with the hassle for $5? Or do I want to sit at home and keep hitting the X button until a $10 offer comes up? Oh, did that guy's money finally come in? Let's see. Let's see what he paid me. Did you pay me the full amount? Where is he? Where's his $9.44, 12.6 miles now. It says offer still processing. Tip processing for customer. Oh no, that he paid me $24.60. You SOB, that's not the full amount. He must have done a percentage. So instead of getting 25 something, I got 24 something. So I'm short. I am short, of course, so I'm gonna just go try to get another $10 because he gypped me out of he gypped me out of about 50 cents or something. So I'm probably already, if I make $5 more, I'll be fine, I'm sure. I don't know what I'm thinking. Well, at least he didn't really change the tip. It was just a percentage of whatever I bought, so that was fine. I think there were a couple of items he didn't get. There was some peppermint creamer, chocolate peppermint creamer he wanted. They didn't have it. I tried to get him a chocolate creamer. He didn't want it. Refund. He wanted some kind of chopped up chicken breast. They didn't have it. Diced chicken breast. They didn't have it. So he asked for a refund. He didn't want any other kind of chicken. I'm like, okay, whatevs. Whatevs. You don't want it, you don't have to have it. And so that's what brought the tip down, is that I didn't get every single item. $4.40, 5.8 miles. $8.50 for 4.2 miles to go to Papa John's. But which one? Which Papa John's am I going to? Oh dear, which one am I going to? I think I missed the exit, the entrance. Oh, I already clicked accept. Hold on, let me tell you about it. Well, first let me go offline with Uber Eats so I can tell you. Hope I don't live to regret this. It's a pizza pickup. God, I missed the freeway by 2 seconds. Can I just make a right here at this next right? Yeah, I can. Just make a right here and go onto the freeway. This'll work. I missed the entrance, but now I didn't miss the entrance. Alright everybody, I got another one. I've got something from DoorDash. I'm gonna get $8.50 for 4.2 miles to go to Papa John's. Let's do it. Let's get this crap done. So y'all, this is gonna be a faraway drop off, but whatever. They're paying me. It's taking me away from home, but that's okay. I just checked on the address and it looks like a house, so it looks like I'm going to be good there. And hopefully it's going to be a simple drop off, and I hope the pizza's ready. It's 11:03 a.m. and people want pizza. I currently have 19 miles on the car, getting 56 miles to the gallon, and this is the last one. This is the last one, and it's over. Then I can shut this stupid app off and relax at home. And of course the last place is always going to be the hardest one to get to, because it's over here near Eastern and Serene, which is a very busy part of town. So I'm going to be stuck at this light. Once I get past this light, I'll be golden. This is the last light to get past. But unfortunately, it's known to be a very long light. And even, oh, it turned green, wow. But doesn't mean I'm gonna make it. A lot of times it flips back to red real quick. And then I'm still stuck. Which may not matter anyway, because the order may not even be ready. Because that's the other problem with doing Papa John's, is that most of the time, the pizza's not ready, and you just gotta stand there twiddling your thumbs. And since this is DoorDash, I just gotta get it done. So I guess however long this guy wants to get over, well, at least I made it through the light. Come on over, I'm making room for you. Come on over, Mitsubishi. Oh, don't block. Look how dumb he is. He's blocking the lanes to the left. What a terrible driver. You gotta be the worst driver. He's got a big old cowboy hat on. He's in that little tiny Korean car. That's funny. It's funny to see a cowboy inside of a Korean compact car. Maybe it's a rental. That was funny. Alright, we're here. Exit. Arrive at store. Check for the wings in this order. Make sure they don't forget the wings. Oh, don't worry. I won't forget. How could I forget the wings? Let's park in front of this Texas red truck. Goodness. Get me out of here. 10 minutes I had to wait for the order to be ready. 10 minutes. Come on, guy. Get out of my way. I need to go. 10 minutes I had to wait in there. One guy working all by himself trying to get these orders put together. He was struggling. And I just sat on the bench and just like tried to figure out how to pass the time. Like, I gotta figure out how to pass this 10-minute wait or whatever, however long it's gonna be. And I did. And then my shoulder started throbbing. I'm like, all right, now I'm starting to feel pain. I'm like, would this day just end? Can this day just end, please? I want to go home. I want this day to be over with. So, yeah, I got the stuff, and I got a pizza, and I got some kind of garlic parmesan wings or something. And then I was struggling to get the pizza bag out of my trunk so I could put the stuff into the pizza bag. And while I was tugging on my pizza bag to get it out of the trunk, the chicken or the Parmesan wings almost slid off of the pizza box onto the floor. It was so close. I'm like, I could hear in my ear the sound of the plastic sliding across the top of the pizza box. And I immediately was like, wait a minute. And I turned, and I could see it traveling. I just tilted it really quick back level. And it stopped, thank goodness. I didn't tip it over too much. I think I was so focused on pulling the bag out of the car, the pizza bag, that I forgot that the wings were on top of the pizza box. And I just tilted a little too much, but no harm. Nothing bad happened. It was just, once again, another one of those moments, seconds from disaster. Just like the Albertsons shopping order this morning. Seconds from disaster. Yup. And now we're going 4 minutes from here, 1.3 miles to a house, and it's a contactless delivery. You know what that means? That means they're probably going to be at the door. Whenever it says contactless delivery, they never are contactless. They always are. It's always more contact than you could ever possibly imagine. It's call the customer. Customer opens the door. Customer says, hi, how you doing? Customer takes the food from you. Customer wishes you a nice day. It's like, it is the opposite of contact. They should just call it contact delivery. Contact the customer in every way possible is what it should be called. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a left here, and we don't have much further to go. 3 more minutes, and then this day will be over. And I should be at goal. I should be close enough anyway. And I currently only have 20 miles on the car, 57.5 miles to the gallon, and the time is 11:18. This job, a lot of people talk to me about how much gas they burn doing this job, but because I don't really, I only take orders for $2 for every mile, and my goal is so low. I only put gas in this car like once every 2 weeks. So this job does not put a lot of miles on my car. Everyone says how these gig jobs will destroy your car. If you're really strategic in how you do it, and you don't have a high goal for a certain amount of money to make, you could really manage the miles and keep them down to the point where you really only have to get like if you have, like, this car has to get an oil change every 10,000 miles. So I can go I can go with just getting an oil change probably about once a year on this car and be totally fine. So you really don't burn up. You really don't put a lot of miles on your car doing this job if you're strategic and your financial goal, daily financial goal, isn't significantly high. So to me, it's the perfect job for supplemental work. You know what I'm saying? If you just need a little bit to make up wherever you have a gap in your income, it works out really good. I wouldn't recommend it as a full-time job. I know a lot of people out there that do it as a full-time job, but I wouldn't recommend it because it'll destroy your car. If you try to make, like, say you have a goal of making $4,000 a month doing it, well, you're gonna put on at least 2,000 miles or more, 2,000 miles plus on your car every month. That's a lot of miles to be putting on your car. I'm going to make a right coming up at this next right and then a quick left. That is way too many miles. And if you spend a lot of money on your car, you don't really want to, I mean, you're just losing money. I mean, you invest what, $30,000 on a car or $10,000, whatever it is, and that money you got to reinvest again. That's not worth it to me. I'm gonna make a right here at this street here, and then it should be coming up. Oh, this guy's cleaning his motorhome. It's gonna be on a cul-de-sac, it looks like, not on this street. That's weird. No, I don't need to make a left. I can see the house is right there. I don't make a left here. It's right here. Bad navigation. Bad. Very bad. Oh, there's no internet. Great. That means I can't do anything. How perfect, huh? Let me just confirm. Yeah, that's it. There's no internet. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to deliver this if there's no internet? Call the customer. Calling the customer. Okay, I called them. Now what? How about getting ready to take a photo of the food? Type in front door. All right, let's do it. Dropped off. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I messed up on the video walking to the door. I had the camera flipped the wrong way. I'm like, whoops. Ending dash. End now. For God's sakes, end now. And never return. Go now. Leave now and never return. Oh, what a horrible day today was. And I'm just so glad it's over. Oh, I just want to go home and relax. Well, what else can I tell you? Today was a horrible day. I hit goal. It was a horrible weekend in general because I didn't make $50 yesterday. And yeah. That is it. I'm going to wrap up. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.